How many people like to go into a class and know that your teacher wants the best for you as a student? I know from personal experience that when a teacher genuinely cares about their students' well-being, it gives them satisfaction of knowing that they are in good hands. Many teachers today are starting to slack on the job for many reasons. I'm here to bring out new ways and techniques that can help ensure teachers are doing their job to the best of their ability. In school systems today, it is very common for the public to know what goes on in the school, whether it be good or bad things. Teachers today need to be prepared that when anything goes on in their classroom, it is more than likely going to be known by the public too. When I interviewed Ms. Joanna Rogers, she said, "We as teachers have to be careful because anything we say or do matters." This should inspire teachers to always be uplifting and encouraging to their students. Students have good days and bad days, just like everybody else, but most of the time, kids need to be in an uplifting environment. The kids look up to their teachers and view them as role models. Therefore, we must always keep a positive attitude, said Ms. Joanna. Nobody expects teachers to be perfect because they have their off days too, but they should most definitely put forth effort that will have a positive impact on the children every day at their job. When I sat down with Ms. Joanna, I asked if she could give any advice to new teachers, what would it be? She said future teachers need to have lots of enthusiasm about their job. Young kids are so in love with their teachers and need to be able to go home and tell their parents that their teacher likes their job and cares about the child's success. She also pointed out that in recent years, she has noticed that many teachers in our school system today only show up for work just to get a paycheck, and teaching should not be one of those jobs. One thing I wish I could change would be the teachers' attitudes about their profession. Most teachers look at their job as a punishment instead of enjoying getting up and going to work, said Ms. Joanna. Teaching is a very important job that has a major impact on many students' lives. It plays a vital role into shaping them into the people they will become one day. When the child is in a classroom with a teacher that is compassionate and caring, it gives the child more motivation. It lets them have a desire to do great in school and make something out of themselves. To benefit the students even more, teachers should have a very good relationship with both the student and the parent. Being able for the parent to get in contact with their child's teacher is important. Also, having one-on-one communication with each parent is very beneficial. It gives the parent satisfaction of knowing that their child is in great hands. It also makes it easier to address certain situations when in need, like attendance or behavior problems, or just to discuss grades and upcoming events. To make sure that teachers are fit for their job, there needs to be a few extra steps added into the process. While student teaching, they need to be able to manage a classroom and know what to do in difficult situations. These procedures are not necessarily taught in a class, but you need to make sure that you are prepared to do it. It can be very beneficial to not only the teacher, but the students as well. It can help ensure that your classroom daily functions flow smoothly and that you know what to do when there's a bump in the path. This evaluation should be done before receiving a job in this field of work to make sure they are perfectly fit for this career. It lets the professor and the aspiring teacher know what to do best for their children. With all these tips and procedures in mind, I hope that young aspiring teachers will take this into account before going into this field of work. Teaching is one of the most vital parts of society and needs to be taken seriously. It affects how our upcoming generations will play a role in our society. It is most definitely not an easy job and needs to be taken seriously to the fullest extent.
Hey,
Thanks.
can I end it?
How long?
Can I end it?